Aha, see, you've stumbled exactly onto my point. The very first video in this whole thread was a response I made to someone who said, back in the day, games were complete. That new games suck because you have to pay for aesthetics, pay for DLC, they have day one patches, and that they release broken. And I pointed out that Baldur's Gate 3 did all of that. It had a day one patch, it has DLC you could buy, which are aesthetics, which was complained about. I said before, it is being sold as a game on a Mac platform, and it does not operate on Mac. One of my friends had that problem. It doesn't say that it doesn't operate on Mac on Steam. You have to look to get that info. All of this stuff is stuff that we would absolutely blast any other game for if it were bad. His whole point from the start is that perception is everything. If you perceive a game as good or revolutionary, then you're just not going to complain about stuff like you might another game. The point of any piece of media is not to have no flaws, it's to be so good that you don't notice its flaws. Everything you love has flaws. There is no perfect movie or book or video game. There are only movies, books, and video games that are so good that we just don't notice the flaws. It is not these practices of charging for aesthetics because people said that it's okay as long as you do it the way that Baldur's Gate did. That day one patches is not a problem because Baldur's Gate did it. That releasing broken is not a problem because it is literally released for Mac and is broken for Mac. And like you said in this comment, Baldur's Gate 3 is just a game that we perceive as better, so we afford it more allowances. People keep changing their tone. They're like, oh, well, what if the publisher forced it to be out because of Mac? Or what if it's for people to pre-order on Mac or stuff like that? That doesn't matter. You can buy it for a platform it's currently broken on. That's the point. Since it's a good game, people will rush to its defense for the same things that we would blast other games for. And there's going to be a ton of people in the comments, just like there was a ton of people in the last comment saying that I'm trying to knock Baldur's Gate 3 down. I love that fucking game. I have like 9 campaigns. I've already played over 60 hours. It is such a good game. I'm going to be playing it for months. Because it's a good game, that's why I don't really care if it released broken on another platform. And I know that if the game were worse, I know that if it were a worse game, I would say that releasing on a platform that it's broken for is unacceptable. Perception is everything. Let's get Angel P a new home. There you go.